Everybody, this is Tracy here with another edition of A View from Tracy's Point, and we are here with a follow-up video to the Kelly Price story that is unfolding. And I had brought you guys a video with breaking news that had came out stating that Kelly Price was missing, that her family had sent police to her Cobb County home to do a wellness check. And for whatever reason, there were no details given, but for whatever reason, she was determined to be a missing person, and she was entered into the National Missing Persons Database. Well, after TMZ broke that story and, people started sharing the information, a representative for the family who identified herself as Monica Ewing and saying that she was Kelly Price's attorney came out and stated that Kelly was okay. She said that she went to a quote-unquote quiet place to recover from recently being discharged from a hospital where she was treated for COVID-19. Ewing went on to say she's safe. She was released from the hospital with COVID, and she went to a quiet place and she's trying to recover. Now, I don't know what hospital is going to release somebody who has an active case of COVID, but this is what Monica Ewing is stating happened. We do know that Kelly has experienced several losses over the past year. I talked about the passing of their family's matriarch, her grandmother, back in June, but Kelly also lost her grandfather, I believe it was last year, to COVID. She lost her mom, and then now I'm hearing that she also lost a sister, all in the past year. So she is definitely going through something, and this really could all be related to a mental health crisis. I didn't bring the news to you guys about Wendy Williams, the talk show host, but she was recently diagnosed with COVID, and then we learned that she went into some form of mental crisis, and she's now in the hospital, getting some type of psychiatric treatment. And so COVID, I'm thinking, must really impact people psychologically. We're so inundated with it on the news, and just story after story after story, of tragedy impacting families. I know I have lost family members to COVID, and so I can understand how this could really, really be impacting Kelly. And so people are still concerned about her. They're saying that Kelly has 2 children, which I told you guys in the previous video. I had no clue that she had children, and then I also didn't know she had been married for over 20 years either. So there seems to be some aspects of her life that she's not very vocal about, and which is a good thing for a celebrity, to keep some things to yourself. But now people, are speculating that there's something more serious going on, because her sister appeared on the Larry Reid show last night. Well, she didn't appear on it. She called into the show after she heard that he was talking about Kelly and the whole story. And she gave a very emotional plea for her sister, for people to pray for her sister, because she's saying that she hasn't been able to talk to her. And she says right now they've lost their mother, their grandparents, their sister, and now it's only her and Kelly that are left. And so just imagine what she's going through, not being able to physically see her sister or talk to her to make sure for herself that she is okay. And she wanted everyone to know that even though Monica Ewing came out with this statement, that they still have not seen Kelly, still have not talk to her. And so what they're wanting is just to hear from her and to hear her say that she is okay. And I can understand that. I believe Larry asked about the kids, but we still can't get any clear understanding of what the relationship is between Kelly and her kids, or between the sister, as to why she will not reach out to them herself. Like, is she in such a state or condition where she can't, verbally express that she's okay but not okay, but for them not to worry? So there is still a lot of concern, even though it has been confirmed that she is still alive, she's still with us, somebody knows her whereabouts. So that is the good news in all of this, but still praying for the family that there is some resolution, that there is some confirmation to the family that she is physically okay. And as the sister stated, that will only happen if she can see her sister or she can talk to her sister. And so we're just going to keep the family in prayer and pray, for a speedy resolution to this situation, and so that they can find peace in what is going on, and peace in the fact that they can see or talk to her and find out what her true condition is. And prayerfully, it's not something serious. Prayerfully, the COVID is gone, and that she is just taking a mental health break because of all the loss that she's experienced. And then, as I told you guys, she had a tour, I believe, that was supposed to be starting in New Orleans or in Louisiana that she was really looking forward to. And so not being able, as an artist, not being able to get back on the road and get back to performing was probably something she was really looking forward to, in terms of improving her mental health and dealing with the grieving process and the losses that she's experienced. And then to be diagnosed with COVID, to then not be able to do this tour that she was anticipating, I can see how it really could wreak havoc on her mental psyche. So I just want to bring you this update, let you guys know what additional information I have found out, and to just keep Kelly in prayers. And so that's it for me. Go ahead, leave your comments below, and I shall talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.